Previously on Digimon Tri-Cup.
Roll for turn. So first off, we're going to go jamming into your security.
Check. It's a Greymon. Fine.
Do we go for the preventative measures? I'm going to pop the purple Memboost. Digivolve into my own Shine Greymon Ruin mode.
Oh, come on. That's my card.
So there's a blanket 5k going on.
Yep.
We're going to go Celestial Blade.
Oh, okay.
We're going to pop the Shine Greymon Ruin mode. That deletes your Shiny Boy.
Yep.
Skill procs.
Dead.
Dramon gain a memory. Peanut gains me a memory. Analog Youth gains me a memory. Your opponent trashes one card from their hand.
I'll discard Ty and Kari.
Yep. And now there's a blanket 10k.
Yep. That's annoying. Set the 4. I draw. Man, that minus.
What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and you know what day it is. This is all about the Digimon Tri-Cup. So, hopefully you guys know the rules by now. It takes over a 15 weeks time span, and we will hopefully reach that sweet, sweet W that we are hoping for to be the first Tri-Cup champion. I have an arrival in the shape of Ben. Check out his channel. He's actually a growing YouTuber and really great player. So guys, hopefully we better our skills, get these wins, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So, we lost the last one. Well, it's not terrible. That Ravenmon play where I did Shine Greymon Ruin mode into blowing itself up was not the best play. I could have played it completely differently, and I know that now. So this time we're going to take in another shot at this, and we're going to play none other than Renkei, or aka the Alliance deck. So what does this deck do exactly? So everything kind of just has the ability of Alliance. So when this Digimon attacks by suspending one of your other Digimon in play, add the suspended Digimon's DP to this Digimon and gain security +1. So being able to add extra security is going to help out a lot. And what we're spicing in here is 2 Mother D Reapers. The reason why we're playing this is because she's a Digitama that can come out and be a constant source of DP while we apply pressure this way. That makes our 4Ks, 19s, everything like that are always constantly being extremely big numbers. So the likelihood of our Digimon dying into security is 0 to none. Because we're going to use Mother D Reaper's abilities to basically not be able to be deleted by effect or affected by effects. We can keep her as a constant source, and most Digimon don't reach 15k. So we're going to use that as an advantage. And being able to alliance our way through everything is going to be very important. There's not much to talk about. This deck is all just straight one key factor, and it's all about this great stuff with alliance. And it's just going to show you what we can do. All outside of that, it's a Terriermon bunny line, and you get to play bunnies all day. So let's see if the lucky rabbit feet are with us today. So let's get into this video, shall we?
What did I tell you? Never doubt the power of
human potential!
But we're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to bring in another EX04 deck. I'm bringing in the Blue Flare / the Twilight deck. Or as I like to call it, the Blue Light deck. Now, a part of me wanted to call it the Black Light deck, but that's a little yee. So, we're just gonna call it Blue Light, okay? This deck focuses on its main new boss monster being the GreysKnightsmon, where it has the effect where, on play, we get to Digivolve all of our opponent's Digimon by 1, and then until the end of our opponent's next turn, none of our opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon are allowed to attack, which is a very strong freeze effect, especially if we're up against something like Crossheart, for example. But that's not all he can do. He also has the all turns whenever this Digimon would be deleted or returned to hand or deck, we are allowed to play our Metal Greymon and or our Dark Knightmons in its sources for free. And for those of you who aren't aware, this is in fact a Digi-crossing card that requires a Dark Knightmon and or a Metal Greymon in its sources to reduce its cost by 2 for each one, making it an 8 cost to hard play. Now, of course, that does in fact mean we have a brand new Metal Greymon and a brand new Dark Knightmon as well. The new Dark Knightmon is okay for an on play, being able to give something blocker and then Digivolve 1, but the key thing to note with it is that it only needs to get its effect when we Digicross with at least one of our cards, instead of needing 2 materials in order to get the full effect. So it's pretty solid if I do say so myself, and the inheritable is a very strong effect for the GreysKnightsmon as well, having the effect of once per turn, whenever our opponent's Digimon declares an attack, we can just redirect it to our GreysKnightsmon. Very solid for redirection. And let's not forget the new Metal Greymon as well. It is very similar to the Dark Knightmon, only needing to Digicross with at least one thing to get its full effect off, but instead of freezing our opponent's entire board, we are able to then instead choose two of our opponent's Digimon sources and then just trash them. Very solid all around, because if our GreysKnightsmon just so happens to die and we call the Metal Greymon and or the Dark Knightmon together, we are going to be able to use the Metal Greymon play effect first to be able to trash two of our opponent's sources, making it sure there's nothing underneath except for a Digitama, and then we can use the Dark Knightmon's effect to de-digivolve it, turning it into a Digitama. And as you may know from the rules of the Digimon TCG, Digitamas cannot exist in the battle area, therefore outright destroying our opponent's Digimon during our opponent's turn too, which is pretty cool. But the deck wouldn't be complete without the brand new Kiriha and Nene Amano, and the new Kiriha and Nene Amano is a very strong tamer that we got in EX04. It has the effect of, at the start of our main phase, as long as there are two Digimon in play on any side of the field for that matter, by the way, we gain 1 memory. Pretty solid for extending our plays, and also has the effect of all turns, whenever we would Digicross, we are able to take 1 card from underneath our tamers and 1 card from our trash. Something that the Dark Knightmon archetype actually needed very badly, because Dark Knightmon didn't really have any ways to recycle their trash, and also they don't really have the save mechanic inherently, so we have no way to reuse our sources from underneath our tamers. And let's not forget that it always counts as a Nene Amano or a Kiriha Aonuma, which means that's right, ladies and gentlemen, we can actually play it for free with the Blazing Memory Boost. A very powerful card for the Blue Flare strategy. So as you can see, my deck is more focused on the Blue Flare kind of archetype, but that is because I think that's where the deck has the most synergy, and we want to abuse Blazing Memory Boost to its fullest potential. And it also gives us access to, I think, the most spiciest card in this deck, that being the Kaiser Nail. Now you see, GreysKnightsmon costs a little bit too much to hard play in order to get that full effect off. Even if you manage to Digicross it fully, 8 cost, in my opinion, is a little too much. So we are taking advantage of the fact that GreysKnightsmon is in fact a Blue Flare, so that means we can use cards like Decker Greymon and the Metal Greymon Cyber Launcher, allowing to put a Blue Flare card underneath its source. Therefore, we could put the GreysKnightsmon under there, by the way, and then Kaiser Nail it out for free. Well, maybe not exactly free, it does cost 4, but paying 4 memory to bring out a GreysKnightsmon is a lot better in my opinion than paying 8 to bring out a GreysKnightsmon. And it also doesn't end there. If we somehow manage to get ourselves enough memory, that Kaiser Nail can even play out our Metal Greymons after we evolve into a Cyber Launcher or Decker Greymon in order to get another swing for game. Because remember, the Metal Greymons all have the effect of on-play rush. So I think that Kaiser Nail is going to be a very nice card to help win us the games there. Let's go see how this deck works out. That's good. I rolled. Oh, sorry. One of my dice went into my sleeve. Ah.
That's why he's been getting high gains lately.
Roll again. I rolled box cards.
I didn't get box card. So
okay, I'm going first. That's a miracle. I'll hatch into a Wanyamon.
sure
Wanyamon's going to evolve into a Gaussmon here. I draw a card. It's not great. I think the best thing I can do here is... Unfortunately, hard play a Skull Knightmon here for 4. If I didn't have a Nene in play, I could play a Nene, but I did not have one. Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Hatch Mother D Reaper. Then we're gonna slam down Lutmon. Reveal the top 4. 1, 2,
okay.
3, 4. Ooh, we get some decent targets this time.
Lutmon. What?
We're gonna grab. I think the smart play here is we're gonna grab Black Rapidmon.
Okay.
Bottom Zedrest. And I still have plays to do because you gave me...
Oh, so much?
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that much. We'll Digivolve into Windingomon.
Wendigomon. Nice. And what does he do?
He's just gonna bring you to 1, basically.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. I drop a turn. I will move Gaussmon up.
Yep.
And Skull Knightmon's gonna swing at security for 4K.
Mimi! Let's go!
I'm not a fan. That is bad. That is bad. Okay. Well, I'll
the fancy 2 of in the deck.
I'm gonna hard play myself a Kiriha Aonuma, putting you at 3. Gaussmon's effect, once per turn, when I do play a Blue Flare, I do draw a card. That's it for me. Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Promote up Mother D Reaper.
What is the point of this mother? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Renkei.
Yep.
Oh, it's free 15k boost? Holy, so big.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is where we start turboing because Mimi just put us in a different game field.
Yeah, I can see it.
So, I'm going to go to 0.
Okay.
I'm going to play Black Rapid to draw.
Sure.
Then I'm going to rest Mimi because we are at a level 5 to hatch.
Sure.
To then Digivolve Terriermon Assistant to draw.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh boy, we got so much potential here.
Not looking forward to it. Not looking forward to it.
So, we're going to swing in with Black Rappa, Skill, Suspend, Mother D Reaper. Because I suspended for an alliance, I get to Digivolve up.
Oh, for 1. Okay. Or for 2 less, sorry. Yes.
For 2 less. But since you get to see a new card, we're going to play the good Cherubimon. Draw.
Oh, okay.
So, we get to do some nasty things here. Well,
Okay.
the alliance and security happen, so I get the ability first before we Digivolve. But
Yep.
so he has. This is now 27k,
2 checks.
2 checks, and then when
Alright.
Digivolving,
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3,000 DP for the turn for each suspended Digimon you have in play. So
Okay.
we're gonna get rid of that black Dark Knightmon, please.
Call Knight. Alright, well, on deletion, I will use this effect. Reveal the top card on my deck. If it's a blue flare or twilight, I'll add it to my hand and then trash the rest. Reveal top. It's a Dark Knight. I will add it to my hand.
Yep.
And that is 27 2 checks.
Yep.
Security check 1. Ooh, a Kiriha and Nene Amano. Second check, GreysKnightsmon.
So you'll go to 3 because of your effects.
Yes. And is there anything else I need to
And
be
by
aware
the
of?
way,
Oh,
one last thing because of when attacking.
Yep.
Nope, I already passed that step. Because
Oh. Okay.
yeah, because I wasn't in the battle step at that.
Ah, okay, okay. I will drop a turn.
Yeah, because once you Digivolve, you are past when attacking. So next turn we'll
Gotcha.
be able to punish that a little bit more.
Gotcha. I'll hatch into a Wanyamon here.
Yep.
This is awkward still. Ugh, this is so awkward because of that Mimi. Well, at least I do go to 4 thanks to Nene Amano. And
That's good. You know, you get to go to 4, while I don't get to go
Yeah.
much further than that. But I get to smack you around with 27Ks.
I don't like it. I don't like it, man. I'm gonna play myself a Nene Amano and Kiriha, putting me down to 0.
Okay.
The GreysKnightsmon's effect will trigger because whenever I play a blue flare card, I draw a card. And then also, when I do so, if I play a Twilight card, I can choose a card with a Digicross requirement in my trash and, well, use it, but, you know, get it to my hand, but it's not gonna happen. So, we're gonna have GreysKnightsmon swing at your security. Wanyamon's effect will draw me a card.
Another Cherubimon.
Alright, and it dies. Then I shall evolve this Wanyamon into a GreysKnightsmon here to draw me a card.
Okay.
That's a pretty interesting draw.
Give me a bunch of memory. Let me go wild.
Oh man,
He's like, I'm debating this now.
I'm really debating it, not gonna lie. But this might just help me. I might need this. I think I have to do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna play a Blazing Memory Boost for 5.
Okay.
And then for 5, I then reveal the top 6 cards in my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, those are good cards. It's going to be the Greymon for sure.
Okay.
And it'll be the male Burgemon as well.
So that means he has a Metal Greymon in hand. Okay.
These 4 are going to the bottom of my deck. Go ahead. You don't know anything. You don't know that.
Draw
you
for
don't know
turn.
that. Yep.
Promote up the Terriermon Assistant.
Sounds good.
Rest Mimi because now we're just gonna have fun here.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna Digivolve Kokumon into Lopmon to draw me a card. So
What's nifty, by the way?
Oh.
The alliance effect isn't once per turn. The Digivolve up is not once per turn. As long as I keep alliancing, I could actually climb up a lot more.
That is scary.
Yep. But luckily, I don't have double Mimi. You're fine.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So the question comes down to: will Digivolve into Torumon? Draw.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So. I think we're gonna swing with Torumon.
Yep.
To suspend Mother D Reaper, skill of Kokumon. You draw me a card because one of my other Digimon was suspended. I get to then Digivolve up into Entilemon for a reduced cost of 1 to bring them to 1. So I'm, and this thing is still way bigger than anything in your security will ever produce.
Probably. Security check. Greymon. Grey Knights. Oh, why couldn't you be my hand?
Good question, right? And then we'll swing in with Cherubi.
Okay. And that is how much?
Just 12k. So easy trades.
4k.
So at the end of attack, when Dingo activates, if you have another Digimon suspended in play, return 1 green Digimon from your trash to your hand. I'll grab the yellow Cherubimon back to my hand.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yep. But I think it's time for a new party member to show up.
Nani?
We're gonna go into... You're gonna be at a bunch of memory anyway, right?
Potentially.
I think we're gonna go black Mega Gargomon. Draw me a card. Skill.
Good. And yep.
Restate. Reboot because of that. But
Yep.
Move.
I am at 3. Or how much was that total?
This was a 4 cost. Evo.
Okay. So I'm at 3. Alright.
Yep.
Draw of a turn. Okay. Alright. Alright. GreysKnightsmon, move up. Thanks to the Nene Manos, I do go to 5 for this.
7 is your max cap. You can
Yes.
stun 2 of my Digimon.
Yes.
Actually, you can't even do that
Yeah.
without having to spend memory right now. So I think I'm in a good spot.
I think I have only 1 chance to do this. Yeah. Can't believe it's come down to this, but it is what it is.
Yep.
Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna use Nene Amano to Digicross. Allow me to Digicross from my trash. I take Greymon. And well, I'll take that Greymon. and I'll take the Male Birdramon.
Okay.
Digicross. Go into the one and only Metal Greymon.
Okay.
And that puts me down at 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna memory boost to 4 just in case. I don't know what kind of shenanigans you got, but you know, it's don't want to do any of that. And then I'll stun your Mother D Reaper. Oh no!
Like it was swinging at you.
I got him, guys. I got him.
I got him good.
GreysKnightsmon's effect. I did play a blue flare. I do draw an extra card here. Yep. And then I will. Let's just do this then. I'm gonna pay 2 to evolve into Decker Greymon. Draw a card. On evolution, I'm allowed to put any one of my blue flare sources underneath, and then if I put a Decker, I would have been able to stun, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm putting in the new male Birdramon from EX04.
Okay.
And then it's time for Decker Greymon to swing in that security stack. Since you do have 2 or more Digimon, male Birdramon will stun your 1 blocker. And thanks to the Greymon's inheritable, I do unsuspend. So that's 10k jamming.
4k? And you're at only 2 memory, right? No?
Yes, only 2 at the moment. And then GreysKnightsmon is going to swing its security. On attack, I do draw a card.
1k? It dies?
It dies. And then, this is where things get real spicy now. it's time to pay 2 to evolve Decker Greymon into the Metal Greymon Cyber Launcher.
Okay.
Draw a card. On evolution, I'm allowed to put a any card with blue flare traits from my hand underneath as the bottom source. I will put none other than another Greymon underneath as the bottom
Okay.
source. And then Metal Greymon is gonna swing, and with Greymon, will's effect will unsuspend for jamming.
8K.
And then Metal Greymon Cyber Launcher swings for game.
Yep.
Oh man, that was close. Oh boy.
We lost that one, and that was partially because I did not read Mecha Black Gargomon here. Black Mecha Gargo. And the reason for that is I would have had double blocker up, and with reboot, and our opponent would not be able to get through. That would have won us the game, because he would not be able to swing in that last swing he needed, and we would have been fine. And he couldn't stun the last Digimon. I would have had at least one attack soaked up, and that would have got us game. So that was kind of my fault there, and that is because I should have read cards. But that brings us to the points we're at now, and we're closing in that gap for that 15 weeks. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and tell us what decks you might want us to see play. We're going to have to figure out what the last episode is going to be like, but hey, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you next one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and peace.